Guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to speed ramp in DaVinci Resolve, so let's get started. First thing you want to do is drag in your shot. You can go to the edit page if you weren't there already, and then go ahead, right click your clip, and pull up the retime curve. Okay, now that you have that open, you can start doing the retiming. So first of all, I only wanted to get this far, but before we cut the clip, let's do the speed ramping, and I'll show you exactly why. So let's make a keyframe here. And so I want this to start slow, so I'll turn this down to something like 50% speed. That's already going to be pretty choppy, but we'll fix that in a sec. And then we want it to go to something like 300, like this fast. Except it's just slow and all of a sudden it becomes fast. We want it to be a smooth transition, so click here and then click this curve button. Now you can drag out the curve in order to make it a smooth transition to fast. Also, quick tip, if you want to do beyond 300%, just drag this. Now it's showing 800, so I'm just going to drag it to 800%, and then that's what it looks like. And I only really want to have it play for a few seconds before this, let's just say 3, so I'll go back to 1304 so that I get the precise clip I want. Then you can cut it and you can re-pull up the retime curve if you want to make adjustment, but this is what I want, so that's the first one. And now I'm going to transition into another clip. This is a really useful way to use retime curves. So now with this clip you can right click it and then go to the retime curve, and now you can bring this up to whatever speed you'd like. I'm going to do the same speed just to keep it consistent, so that was 800. And now I'm going to go slightly forward and I'm going to keyframe it again. By the way, if the keyframe button isn't appearing, just Command plus or drag this here to make it bigger, and then keyframe here. Now I can drag this down back to some pretty slow speed, like maybe 50. There we go. And so again, it's fast and then it just suddenly stops slowly. So let's make a curve and drag it out, so adjust it how we need. And let's move this here so that the transition is actually smoother. And we might want to increase the speed here because both of the drones in these clips are not going the same speed, so I'm just gonna increase, no, not that one. Let's just move this to the right a little, just temporarily increase this. Maybe even a little bit more. Let me move this further, put this up, and actually I'm just going to cut it here because the drone movement isn't completely linear, so I'll cut that there, open up the retime curve, and now you can see you have a smooth transition, but it's still choppy here in the beginning and at the end here. So what we want to do is use optical flow. So close the retime curve by clicking on this white button on both of the clips, and then go to the retime and scaling. As you can see, retime is in the name, so I think it's pretty much asking to be used here. And what you want to do is go to optical flow for a retime process, and you can choose any of these. They progressively get better as you go down the line, as well as progressively get more intensive on your PC. The most intense one that my computer can do without lagging is enhanced better. So I'm going to select that, and you can see it's 60 FPS. I lagged a little, but that's fine. It's already much smoother, but if you want to render it out, just go to playback, render cache, and then smart, and now you can just wait for this entire line to turn blue. Okay, now that it's blue, we can see that our clip is smooth and it continues smoothly, but this one is still not smooth, so let's do the same thing for this optical flow, enhanced better, and we can wait out. I don't want this clip to last for too long, so let's just say I want it to last until the time code of 6 seconds, and then cut it and delete the excess, and now let's wait for it to render. Also, I'm just going to unlink these clips and delete the audio because I don't really need that. Okay, now it's rendered, and this is what it looks like. Looks pretty smooth. Now you don't always need optical flow. It depends on the frame rate that you shot it on. So if you know anything about frame rates, you'll already know exactly what I'm talking about. A general rule of thumb is that if it's not choppy before, then you don't need optical flow. There's a bit of artifacting here. As you scrub along the timeline, you can see it, but that can be fixed with higher quality retime and scaling settings like speed warp better. I'm going to do that for both of these. And then I'm going to export it. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.